I'm just gonna randomly start recording this because maybe a bit rusty, but I feel like playing a Pyke game and recording it. Yeah, probably gonna feed my ass off, but last game went decent, so let's see what happens. It's probably be an unedited game, but I just wanna play and have a little chat because I'm trying to get Martial level 7 Pyke, and I really can't wait for the Blood Moon skin for him, because I'm definitely gonna buy it, because it'll be the one skin I actually buy, apart from a Mega Squad Bodyguard, just because that was discounted and it's great. But yeah, but let's go. I'm gonna quickly turn up my mic. There we go. Perfect. Let's see if this works. Just like a little test recording, because I want to get into some recording and everything, but Pyke review, just kidding. Pyke review would just be good. So against Vayne and Brand lane. Let's see if this goes well. Rapid fire code, static shift to shift combined. I actually didn't know that. That's a useful tip. I'm ready. Right, let's get into this game and let's see what happens. Okay, so it's Project Ash, which either means they've just brought the skin and they're ready to play at the try Ash, or they're going to feed. So I'm hoping on they're ready to try Ash and they're decent. Well, they're really good at Ash. I don't know. And I have like a little build. I'm just gonna go full lethality. And if the game goes well, I'm gonna buy myself a Storm Razor. If not, I'm just gonna get a Guardian Angel, just because Guardian Angel is very useful sometimes. Alright. I don't know how much commentary I'll be doing, just because, you know, I ain't that great at commentary, but let's just try as much as possible. Okay, I think they started red. There we go. Oh. At least I called the stuff correctly. Okay, so just hit level 2. We do have level advantage, but I seem to have screwed up my plays. That's not the way. A little bit of healing. Okay, if I can use health bolt. I think Pyke's actually probably one of the best supports at the moment, just because he's actually really, like, he still helps the team late game, and he is quite a skilled character in my opinion. Like, you'll be super squishy, which means you have to play smart, which can or cannot work in your favor most of the times. You are just a clean up with with your ultimate, but sorry about that. Just like I said, I'm cut, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. There we go. No. It's alright, they pushed me back, so it's fine. No need to waste the flash on that. Can't really fall or anything, so there's no point backing. Right. Let's get this Ash for a little bit of health. Cause I used to start Ancient Coin, but now the meta's changed and Relic Shield actually is really good because Pyke needs a lot of farm to actually be relevant mid game, which is upsetting. There you go, found that. A little bit of a waste of Ignite, but not a problem. We can make it work. And we should get a level advantage because this brand can't take as much farm because, you know, it's brand, but that is not an issue. But yeah, I used to take Ancient Coin, but the meta's changed and Relic Shield seems to be a good pick for late game. And well, just early game as well, because you can take some of the farm now, which is really useful actually, because then it gets given due to your Spoils of War effect. And I keep forgetting you cannot pick items there. Also, can I make one quick complaint for Riot? You cannot move stuff around in this menu, but you can move it around in this. What the hell is the point of that? Right, let's get some Spoils of War. No war, no war. Let's see. Brand is missing. Go on. Oh, unlucky. That was a surprisingly effective pull though, so not an issue. And we got ultimate now from that, so that's twice as good. Nah. Yeah. Okay, let's have a go in. Right. We've got ourselves in a position where nothing's going to happen, and if it does, it won't be our sacrifice in health, which is not a great position to be in. And we just want to poke them down a little bit, get them a bit scared, because we've got them in a position where they are scared to move out and they have to poke us from afar, which is actually quite useful for us pushing in the wave. Because as you can see, they're waiting until the wave gets over there to, you know, push it out, well, so they can start farming. Which means we can push them out and put a lot of aggression on. And use taking Cloud Vader. And I would try Flash Pull, but I've learned that isn't really effective. Go on. And there we go. Double kill. There we go. There we go. And we got enough money to afford practically everything we need, so let's just double check to make sure, and we could buy our Oracle Lens and a potion just to double check. And this is what we call a good lead. Our bot lane is feeding. I have my first back, which means I can start focusing on vision as well, because the good thing about Pyke is he has a lot of vision control. Due to your first item you want to rush is always Dust Blade. And there was a time where I was like, Meta was a tank Pyke, but I never played that too much, just because I was starting to move on to other characters. I've seemed to have got back into Pyke a lot, which is great. And usually Q to take farm, doesn't matter really, you can take the farm back. Lead this back a little bit, get the City Ashes in our range. We're just gonna have to take that. There we go. Let's drop this right here. Get air vision in here. And don't be afraid to take cannons with your targets, because they still get gold for it as well. Okay, I ignited that, brilliant. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do the Ash have a heal? Nah. See, look, the best part, the main thing I think about support is you want to make sure your ADC never dies. That's like my main goal. If your ADC doesn't die, oh okay, well there you go. There's nothing I could do there. But if you are there, don't be afraid to sacrifice yourself to save your support, because at that time, it's not really, I couldn't do anything there. Maybe I could have supported ADC when I was alive to make sure she didn't take so much damage, but we traded kills, so that is really useful. They did kill my control ward though, which is unfortunate, but there's absolutely nothing we could do about that. There we go, takes farm. Okay, the Ashes here, and we've been saving our targets, and now we can take cannon. Or not. Also, if they have a target, please let them take farm. It gets very annoying for us supports when you do not let us take farm. But that's not an issue. Let's just pot up. There we go. No, my ult's gonna run out, so I don't know, I just like to use it. There's a target. Look, we force this Brand in a position where he has to play a turret, which is really good for us. What's this brand on anyway? He's decently low. But we want to get to a point where our Ashe can solo lane and we can start wandering. And that's when the fun really starts. Go on, you got that. There we go. There we go. And we just make it out with a sliver of health. Not an issue. Defend me. Drake's out of solution. This is genuinely a good game at the moment, and it may seem like I'm really good, but like I'm gonna be quite modest and say, trust me, late game I will probably start feeding, but we're in a position where bot lane is really behind, and unless they start super farming, they are not going to come back from that. 24 and 31, that's see that even Brad can tell. Right, but yeah, they're so far behind. Like, we both nearly have full items. It's brilliant. There we go. I'm probably just going to take some farm on that. But yeah, this is and if well, top lane has lost first turret, but we're going to get first turret for this, which is absolutely brilliant. And they've taken another turret. Oh my god, unfortunate. And they took Rift, which is very bad for us. But I'm going to go help this Malzahar. I don't know how. Malzahar's pretty. It's a safe take at the moment. Yeah, team fights, it gets to the point where I'm quite useless and I have to play quite safe. No, we gotta run here. That's unfortunate. That was a pretty rusty, well, that was a pretty bad play on my part. I shouldn't have went in there. It's unfortunate because, overall, bot lane has had an extremely good game, but the rest of our team has done quite poorly. So this is a part where we cannot carry 3v2. Like, that's not gonna work. 3v5 isn't gonna work at all. Except, okay, their bot lane, I don't want to be like sound like a all self-entitled, but bot lane is ruined, as the brand said. So I don't want to. So they can't really carry their team. I think I saw. Right. I guess what we can do is easily just pick off. Where did it? Okay, ye. There we go. Got to make sure our ADC doesn't die. How fed's this trend? 8 for 0. That's not fun at all. That's just not a fun game to play. There we go. We're fighting the wrong fight right here. Okay, we're picking up easy kills, but Okay, right. Maybe we can turn this fight round. Yeah, go on. No, you're fine, the wrong fight, Right, let's fall back. I want to say no because me and Ash can duo carry. And I hate sounding all egotistical and everything, but it is getting to the point where me and Ash are the only people who can actually do anything. Go on. Unfortunate. That was unfortunate. I shouldn't have went in there at all. I think the main problem is that I don't think I was able to land a stun on the Malzahar. So what happened was we kind of like just completely imploded there. If the stun wasn't that long, I probably could have killed the brand as well, but I missed, and somehow, I don't know. And what I do like to, I learned a nice little self-punishment thing from Tiltarella. He's an amazing YouTuber. Highly recommend you check him out and put his channel in the description and everything. But basically Tiltarella, he like a little strategy he came up with is every time you make a stupid play or die to a really stupid thing, like which is your fault, buy control ward, because A, it stops you from you know, but it stops you, look, there you go, vision, it stops you from, what is it, buying more aggressive items, which means you will die a lot easier. Oh Christ, this was bad. Yep, okay. I talk about playing stupid as I die. Okay, brilliant. But yeah, it stops you from buying more aggressive items, which means you will make the same mistakes, and it will allow you to give vision for your team, and will mean that you're benefiting your team. Yeah, the best plan of action at the moment is just pick them off. Our score's quite even, but our scores are more spread out, with me and Ash being the only hyper carries, while Tryndamere, Malzahar and Yi are very, very strong. While Brand and Vayne, okay no, maybe not Malzahar, somehow Malzahar is still stupid, but hella fine though. There we go. Now we pick off the Vayne. And that was a perfect vision. Well, a perfect Oracle then. I want some farm, just so I'm going to take that. I'm actually going to go get this turret. Okay, no, I'm not going to go get the turret. Okay, let's go get the trend then. We need that trend. Do it. There we go. My vision. Yeah, if you keep, if you buy a lot, well, if you focus on vision a lot, at the end you'll finish with a crazy vision score. And it's very funny, but there you go. Like, I have a vision score of 30, which is actually pretty crazy. And vision score equates to, you know, S's, so you want to get a pretty good vision. There we go. I'm just gonna check around for wards. Yeah, there you go. They seem to have a lot of cluster of wards in this area, so it seems that if we want to look for wards, we should definitely look at this area. But that doesn't sound like fun. No. Oh, we had Undying Rage. Oh my god. Unfortunate. Sometimes you can play Undying Rage, you can play Tryndamere as in they won't activate their Undying Rage, but I don't know exactly how Tryndamere works properly. I need to research that with his ultimate. If one of you can tell me in the comments, that would be absolutely brilliant. But if you want to get max lethality, just because it makes your ultimate a little quicker to use, but if you want to build Yomu's and Dustblade, but you always want to get Serrated Dirk first, because it gives you that lethality you desperately need. I don't know what to say about that one. See, this brand started to become a bit more irrelevant, but this vein is still extremely irrelevant, which is really good. Oh, ward. There you go. Let's go check around the jungle for wards. No wards, I'm just going to take red. I don't know if Trinamir's got ult. It's just really sketchy idea, but that's what you get for playing good low elo. Oh, that was a bad idea. Yeah, he's got a no rage. Ignite him. There we go. Right, I'm recalling. Don't know if they're pushing mid lane or not. But ward down quickly. That was close. Nearly missed out on a good fight. Okay, I still missed out. Actually, I think it would be quicker to. What the? If I didn't control, if I didn't lens there, I would have ran straight into them. Look at that, vision score 41. That's a really good vision score. As I like to run around and dot a few wards there in our jungle just to make sure no one's stealing our farm. Because at the end of the day, no, this may sound really stupid, but no matter like what time of the game it is, it's still your team's farm, and you can't let anyone take it. I'm just gonna ward there. And I know it's like I'm going over my ward limits and I'm just killing my own wards, but and I'm jumping over the wall. Okay, we get this thing. Oh, steal some farm. And mana. mana. That's an unfortunate situation, and I just contradicted myself by saying order. Oh well, it's not time for, I guess, but gotta look at wards. No, I'm actually gonna run. This is not a fight we should be fighting. I do have an ult, so if we could poke him down a little bit, I wouldn't mind taking this, but this shouldn't be a fight we're taking. Yeah, push him off a little bit. Use stupid mouse of heart, and we're taking unnecessary damage. We gotta kill that turret. And I'll come on. Let's get our turret. Let's get the spread. And I'm not want to get the spread. Oh yeah, don't die rage, of course. There we go, just denying that brand vision. Especially since none of them are Oracle Lens. It's just, they're just feeding me 3 S's all game. Let's drop a ward there. Come on, let's get a spread. Ah, oh, no mana. I'm gonna have to recall. It's annoying how you sometimes have to micromanage your team, and that's just me being, you know. And this game, I'm gonna buy a Guardian Angel just because it's getting quite close, and they're trying to push us out. But we just need to make sure, like, we do not die. Well, if one slip up, then it could cost us a game. There we go. Hit that with that. Hit it with that. Hit it with that. Just gonna readjust this. And there you go. Got that. Let's get the spread. Well, let's get the spread. Well, you know what time it is. Let's buy that controlled. What do we do? I don't think he has don't know. This Ash is a beast. This is a push time. Mr. Push Word! There we go. He didn't have ult, okay. Right, push out. I'll push it out. I'm going. And I got Yomus, I don't know why I'm not using it. Oh yeah, and I want to have I don't have Baron. That's what I like to call unfortunate. Check out the wards. No wards. This is a... Yeah, they're just pushing me out. No. Come on, let's get the spread. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm probably just going to do little edits, like little, you know, just tiny things. Quality of life. I don't want it to be like anything too ambitious, just because way too late in the evening for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's I think we just got that bread. Lovely. Easy victory, right. Well, I guess that's how you play support Pyke. Wasn't the greatest guide, but it will do, I guess. Wasn't really supposed to be a guide, just be gameplay, you know what I mean? But we got that bread, you know what I mean? Got that bread. And let's check out our stats at the end of... That was a pretty decently game. That was a decent game. Granted, I did start to feed at the end, but that's not an issue. And it's definitely going to the Ashe. The Ashe carry did a good job as a carry. Grade A, pretty good. We'll play. Oh wait, okay. Alright, let's check our advanced details. KDA, largest killing spree, crowd control 38. Is there anything for wards? Vision score 65. That is very, very popping. But you know what? Look, this is what I mean. Look at this. We compared, because we started taking a bit of farm. We get a bunch of gold, which is great. And we did a bit of like, you know, everything. Let's check out some graphs. Not the greatest amount of damage, but you know, true damage, decent amount. But yeah, I guess that is gameplay on Pyke. Can't wait to, like, if this recording went well and everything, can't wait to continue recording. But yeah, thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you next time. I don't know how to do a proper outro, but yeah, see ya.